you lot.
Morning.
You're watching the Two Fields. So, something different for the channel this time. We are not doing a car, I don't really call them reviews, car chat. We're not doing car chat, we're doing road trip chat.
Road trip chat.
We've just landed in France with Slap Adventures. We've got 12 cars.
Yeah.
12 cars on the trip. We're having a week in France, heading to the French Alps.
An eclectic mix of cars that we will get to look through and talk about as the week goes on.
An eclectic mix of German cars.
This is Japanese.
We've got one Jap car and we've got one French car.
Is Alpine classic as French?
Yeah. So we've got an Alpine 110S. We're in the Yaris GR. We've got a glut of Porsches.
Oh yeah.
Caymans, 911s. A couple of Audi R8s, Audi TT, and yeah, we'll introduce you to all the cars as we go along, but we're going to do a little video documenting the trip. It might be a little haphazard because we've not done a road trip video like this before. But yeah, so here we are in France, day one. Been a bit of a nightmare in the tunnel. Anybody who's heading out, be prepared for some delays. We were early to the tunnel. We spent nearly 2 hours at the Eurotunnel trying to get out. Yes, they're going to ask you for paperwork. Yes, they're going to ask you for this, that and the other. So tick all the boxes and take all your paperwork with you. But we are in France. It is 28 degrees. The sun is shining. The roads are empty.
Life's good.
Life is good. So today we are heading to the outskirts of Lyon. We've got a slog down the motorway. It's never fun on day one. You've just got to get the mileage out of the way so that day two tomorrow we are 90 minutes away from the mountains. And then we're heading to Montgenèvre, where we're going to be for 3 nights, and then we really get to have some fun in the mountains. So
yeah,
this is
looking forward to it.
This is the Yaris's first proper workout, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very civilised, if I'm being honest.
So we've taken a bit of a stick, haven't we, really, off people for the Yaris? So
yeah.
we're hoping it's going to prove people wrong.
I think it is.
So yeah, Yaris is a road trip car so far. You think it's kind of a bit just sedate?
Well, it is sedate, isn't it?
It is actually.
It's quite pleasant. It's got cruise control. Hands-free, lane centre.
You've actually left lane keep assist on for once, yeah?
Yeah.
Lane that's working
so
alright.
that works, so we can drive without having our hands on the steering wheel.
We're having a few tech issues that we can't work out whether that's our cables or the Japanese tech.
I think it's our cables.
Do you think?
Honest, yeah.
Our cables maybe. So yeah, with the factory sat nav, there isn't one. He's not being used, but we've got Tom. He's come with us this time. Yeah. First time in 2 years he's been out.
And Waze. And
a bit of Waze and a bit of Google and everything else going on. Yeah, it's a road trip car. The back seats have been rendered useless. We've popped them down. As anybody who watches the channel will know, I'm the organiser of Slap Adventures. Dom is my logistics manager and driver. Yeah. So the back of our car's full of crap.
Yeah, it is.
We've got like spare walkie-talkies, we've got drone equipment, we've got camera equipment, we've got road trip kits, we've got all kinds of stuff in there, plus our luggage. On the luggage tip actually, I will pop up a little video if Dom allows me. It's quite amusing yesterday, he came to pick me up and
yeah, it was freaking hilarious.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Came to pick
stick
me up.
It up.
yeah,
stick it up. Yeah, let's laugh at Dom.
Proudly took out his clothes that he'd got on his hangers just to look after them, make sure they didn't get damaged, and as he walked up my drive, the one with the nice crisp white t-shirt just fell off his hanger. And just as it fell off, as his foot went down and stamped on it, put big footprints on, so it was really funny, Dom. Oh, white one as well. Wow. Here we are, road trip, Slap Adventures, headed to France. We're in France, headed to the French Alps. We will be back shortly with some updates on the trip, and we'll see you shortly.
See you in a minute.
3, 2, 1. Back in the room, Dom. So a little update on the trip. We're how many miles have we done now?
We are 860 kilometres into the trip.
860 kilometres in. It's really today. Is that how far we've done?
860 kilometres. No.
That's since Manchester, northern whatever. Yeah. So we've got another 3.5 hours to get through.
Yeah. Something like that.
So we're 3:45. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's going to be late o'clock when we get to the hotel, isn't it? Basically. Yeah. So it's going to be late, but the sun's shining. We've just picked up 2 more cars with us. got a family that have come from Belgium.
Yeah.
So Thomas and Edward came with us a couple of years ago on Slap Adventures.
Because families that road trip together stayed together. Yeah.
So yeah, Thomas has brought his wife Sandri and also his other son Arta is with us as well.
Yep.
So they are in a AMG GTS.
Yep.
GTS, yeah.
And a new 992.
Well, the AMG is a bit fancy one as well. I can't remember. It's got a full title like Designio. Blah 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 blah. So matte silvery grey one.
Yeah,
yeah. It's cool. And then and it's just Sandri's his wife. So Thomas's wife Sandri's brought her 992 Carrera.
Yeah, that's also very nice.
Which is pretty nice car in a very sort of dark blue colour.
Yeah, it's almost
really
black.
Yeah, it's sexy
That's
colour.
good,
So they've just joined us. I say joined us. Everyone seems to have disappeared again.
I can see Steve.
So yeah, so we've had a little break. The obligatory ham and cheese baguette, coffee, jambon, et fromage, and the obligatory coffee from vending machines.
Which was a bit shameful.
If Dom's wife's watching, he's just been eating fruit. All the fruit.
Grapes.
Yeah, it's been a healthy day one. He's not been drinking too much of this. He's definitely been drinking loads of this water. So anyway, we are pushing on today. I say it's not been anything exciting as such, but it's been good fun. We've averaged 70 miles an hour so far.
No, we've averaged 130 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, we've been speed limiting all the time. And touch wood, no issues.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll tune in later on when we get to the hotel, and we'll give you a little quick update when we get there, and then we'll be able to give you some information tomorrow morning when we are up and heading out towards the French Alps mountain road. So yeah, catch you soon. See you later.
See you later.
Day 2 of Slap Adventures. Here's Dom in the Yaris, just going to move it upstairs. Thought I'd give you a quick show round of the cars that we've got on the trip. Obviously Dom and myself in the Yaris. We've got a lovely Mark II Audi TT Quattro, should be good fun in the hills today. We've got an Alpine A111S, this is a nice bit of kit, in a satin grey, really cool, liking that one. Then we've got, 12 cars on the trip in total. We've got 2 Audi R8s on the trip. Here's the first one, lovely black Audi R8, looks nice. Then we've got, moving around, we've got a Porsche Cayman GTS. This is really nice actually, it sounds lovely, all factory, but it sounds absolutely mega. So yeah, nice Porsche Cayman GTS. Then we've got the daddy on the trip, I guess, a 911 GT3 RS, a Visac pack. This is pretty cool. People get out of the way of this when it's on the motorway. It was coming down yesterday, so this should come alive in the mountains. Then we've got our Team Belgium Porsche 992, pretty new Porsche 992, and then their other car is AMG GTS Mercedes. Well, that's really cool. And then we have got another 911 GT3. Yeah, this is cool. Nice graphics on it, wheels on there, looks really, really cool. So yeah, there's just a few of the cars that we've got on the trip. We'll catch up with you later with these cars on the move. Before we go, 2 cars lurking at the end of the garage. Is the white Audi R8 with his red leather interior. Always look cool, white cars, red leather interiors. Yeah, that's really nice, Audi R8 V10. And then tucked away in the corner, we've got a 911 Carrera T with, as the owner describes them, Middle Eastern gold wheels on it. And then there's also a 911 Turbo S parked around here somewhere. I think this is upstairs. We're going to see if we can find that. We're all downstairs in the car park, but let's go and see if this 911 Turbo S is up here. There we go, there's that 911 Turbo S, just about to get run over by a Peugeot. Renault Megane, there you go, they all look the same. But yeah, 911 Turbo S. Well, let's go and get ourselves packed up, and then, oh, Dom's here, missed him. Little Yaris, so unassuming we miss it all the time.
Morning, Rick.
Morning, Dom. Morning, you lot. We're back again, day 2. Slap Adventures, day 2. Last night we were in the outskirts of Lyon. All very pleasant.
Nice hotel.
Nice hotel, rocked up. 8:30 we got there, something like that. It was a long day yesterday, but the weather was mega.
Chicken supreme for tea.
Chicken supreme, bit of lemon tart, a couple of beers, nice night's sleep, good breakfast.
Yeah.
We're all sorted.
Bright light in the toilet when you went for a whiz. Very bright light, just so that everybody knows.
First world problems. Anyway, so day 2, we are out. We've done about half an hour this morning. We've had a little fuel stop. All the cars are together, other than Turbo Tim.
Twin Turbo Timmy.
Turbo Tim and his 911 Turbo S. He's got off. He's gone. Otherwise, we've got everybody with us. We've got 11 cars at the moment. We've got a 992 Porsche behind us.
Yeah, Mr. Pinder, who's attempting to get into our rear boot as a normal.
Mr. Pinder. Yeah, so we've got all the cars with us. We are heading out to
the mountains.
The French mountains today. We've got what we got up first this morning. Badly pronounced. The Col de Pré, the Col de Fren, and then
Col de Caroline.
Col de la Caroline. For those that know, you know. For those that don't, it's the Col de la Madeleine. So we're heading up there today. Should be really good. The sun's out. We're, what degrees are we, Dom? 23, 24?
22 degrees at the moment.
22 degrees. Set to be 28, 29 degrees. Dom's been fettling with his tyre pressures.
Dropping them a little bit.
Yeah. Dropping like the hot.
Dropping like the hot.
We just had a little stop at a fuel station where we met the Toyota Yaris's biggest ever French fan, didn't we?
Oh yeah. Did not care about the GT3 RS or anything. It was all about the Yaris.
You walk past all the cars. Here goes Andrew and his R8. Yeah. Well, we can flip that round maybe. We'll flip it round quickly. There's Andrew and his R8. Lovely piece of kit. We've got. See if we can get anybody else to come past. Anyway, yeah.
We're a bit late now, Pinder.
And McLaren coming up fast on you.
So we've got one of the R8s coming up. It's coming past. Who else have we got? Anybody behind?
See, Darren, that's how you drive a white Audi.
McLaren's not with us, but he's on the mission.
He's definitely on a mission.
We got Tom from Belgium, his wife Sandra in the AMG GT with the Audi indicators.
Yeah.
And Edward and Arthur in their 992. So yeah, we've got a good day's driving ahead.
Hope so.
The Yaris is going to put people to shame, I think.
I think so, yeah, that's the plan of action anyway.
So 4-wheel drive, double diff, punchy little turbo, off we go.
Off we go.
So yeah, we'll tune in with you later on.
Bye.
End of day 2, Slap Adventures.
Stuck behind a camper van.
Stuck behind a lot of traffic. We've had a good day today.
But a negative.
The sun's been out.
Yep.
Roads have been good.
We have.
Not too much traffic until we've just got this final last little stint coming into
I think it's the Italians trying to get out of France into Italy.
It's quite busy. But yeah, we've had a mega day today. The first couple of mountain passes were quite of a hairpin central. How's the Yaris been done?
Well, I think the Yaris has been alright, if I'm being brutally honest.
Alright?
Yeah, it's
that's quite an accolade for you, isn't it?
It's alright, it's been okay.
It sticks to the road like...
It's been a bit of a revelation having to change gear. That's been a whole new experience. Yeah, it's been good, I've enjoyed it. How have you found it?
It's been mega. I've enjoyed it too. Obviously I didn't give it quite so much of a kicking as you did. I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, it's mega. Sticks to the road, really turns in.
Yeah, turn is really good.
So yeah,
heads up RRG Macclesfield for fitting the camp bolts.
Yeah.
They're really good. They've definitely improved the
RRG Macclesfield.
RRG Macclesfield.
Toyota.
Yeah.
Mod friendly.
It's like the whole new world.
Mod friendly, and they know the shit.
Yeah, they do know the
and
shit.
if you know what that means, they don't know their shit. They know their shit.
They do know the shit.
Anyway, so yeah, we're day 2.
Golf course.
We've pootled this last little section, which has been a bit of a pain in the ass, but we've been over the Col de Galibier. That was good fun.
Yeah,
After 300 metres, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, N94, towards Chateau Nouveaux.
There you go, that's where we are. So tonight we are in Montgenèvre. That's where we're staying. We'll check back in tomorrow. Col de la Bonnette tomorrow, big day tomorrow.
Big
Cross
day
the
tomorrow.
roundabout and take the second exit.
Thanks, Satnav.
Cheers.
Izzard.
Eddie
Izzard we're doing tomorrow. Going over the Col de Eddie Izzard.
Yep.
The Col de Vars and the Col de la Bonnette. So yeah, tonight a few beers in the bar. We're staying in Montgenèvre for 3 nights, so we'll check back in with you tomorrow morning.
See you later.
So day 3 today. Slap adventures. A few of the cars outside the hotel. Audi R8, the Alpine. Audi Yaris is up there. Dom's Yaris is up there. Dom's got his sun cream on. He's got his hat on, fully protected today. GTS, AMG GT, everybody's parked outside today, well behaved. GT. Social then, guys, this is GT3 cleaning it. Clean the car so hard, Matt. Yeah. Clean the stripes off it. Well, we got going, so if you saw it the other day, the stripes are off the map.
Yeah. I've seen CFP do.
It's clean that one. Sorry, the turbo. 992 and the GT3 RS to round things up. Done. 2 minutes wheels up.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a very extravagant off. Must depend on hard work, making sure we know where we're going.
I think you might Apple CarPlay.
Check out Life with Pinder on YouTube, it'll be coming 2025. You are joining us on day 4. Didn't really have time to check in yesterday. It was a bit frantic, wasn't it?
It was a bit mental.
It shouldn't have been, but it was. So yesterday we did the Col d'Izard, the Col de Vars and the Col de la Bonnette.
Which was very, very good.
All
The Col de la Bonnette is a little bit like a moonscape when you get up onto the top. It's quite...
It's a bit barren up there, isn't it? And it's a bit hairpin central.
Yeah, and you made me feel quite ill,
Dom,
if I'm being real honest.
I was driving the Yaris yesterday and
I felt quite ill.
I thought he was to do my driving, but Dom was being nice that he wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I don't think
just
it
to do
was just
with
a bit hairpin central. I'm not the best passenger, but hey.
Yesterday was great, and then we bumped into. We stopped off at one of the restaurants, and there's a pretty cool collection of cars there.
Pretty wow out there, if I'm being
There was
honest.
3 Weismans.
Weismans. It's German, isn't it?
2 BMW Z8s. You never see them.
No.
Saw 2 of them. A couple of AMGs.
They were all out.
GT3 RS. Everything was there, wasn't it? It was pretty cool. So we had a chat with a few Italians, I think, weren't we?
Yeah, they were.
So I think we chat with a few Italians there. It was pretty cool. So yesterday was like pretty mega, and the sun was out all day. We got up this morning in Montgenèvre. It was a little bit chilly.
But it's turned out nice.
25 degrees again, basking in the sunshine.
As my wife would say, it's a good drying day.
It's a good drying day, is
Yeah,
it?
bit of breeze, bit of
Okay.
sun. Good drying day. Sheets will smell good after the.
Okay. So this morning we've been out of Montgenèvre. We've been up and over the Col de Galibier.
Which was quite good.
I had a little bit of a moment because we were on the outside of the mountain, and there's quite a large drop off the outside.
My side.
I know, but
So what were you worried
so
about?
I had a little bit of a moment. There's a few of the other guys in the pack actually that also were like, it was a bit sketchy this morning. So I think it wasn't me, just me doing it. And then we've just dropped down the Col de Telegraph, which is a bit of an unknown kind of col, but
It's cool.
How good was
that?
that?
Was good. That was really good. Yeah, we'll throw a bit of footage in there because that was like nice. Road was good. No traffic. Yeah, that was
yeah.
really, really good.
It was good down there. So now we're just making a little bit of a trot across towards the Col de la Croix de Fer, one of my favourite roads in France. We'll put some footage in that later because hopefully we're going to get a few cars on a bit of a zip up down there. Dom's going to get a drone out.
Yep.
Dom's going to get a drone out. And then we are looping back round the Col de Grand Chambon, I think it's called, back down towards the Col de l'Atre and back into Montgenèvre again for our final night here. We've had 3 nights. It's been really good in Montgenèvre.
Yeah, hotel's good.
Hotel's been great. They looked after us really well. Burger night on night number 1. Dom was digging the burger. Burger night was really good.
Tartar Flat was good last night.
Tartar Flat last night, which was.
At the roundabout, continue straight to stay on D1006.
Sorry, Google having a bit of a moment.
Heart attack on a plane.
It was a heart attack on a plane,
Yeah, but it was
dessert
good.
was good.
Yeah, dessert was good. So overall, yeah.
It's great. So yeah, we're going to crack on today. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. And I say it might be day 5 when we come back, but we'll see. So there, we're going driving. Let's go and see what happens. See you later. Morning.
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 We're a bit subdued today. Bit tired now.
Yeah.
5 days in.
Yeah.
Well, 4 days in. Day number 5 today.
Yeah.
Had a mega day yesterday. Sun was out all day. Had a good one pump down.
And burnt a little bit.
Dom's got burnt again. But yeah, mega day yesterday. Day 5, we started off a bit cloudy this morning.
Bit of moisture in the air.
Bit of moisture in the air, but we're heading towards sunshine. So yeah, today we've got to tramp up to Evian today.
What are they famous for?
The home of the bottled water, Evian.
Not Volvic.
No.
Okay.
So we're going up to Col de Glandon, cutting across Col de Aravis, a few other ones, and then up to Evian. So we've got we finally caught us up. Well, we've got lost again now. We've been on our own for the first half hour, and then we've just had a few cars catch up.
Lonely.
It has. So we got a few cars that had caught up. Where's everyone gone?
Well, they're stuck behind that people in the French dude, aren't they?
So there was, GT3 RS.
It's very nice. 991.2.
Yeah, it is very nice actually. What tyres is he on today?
It's on the best ever cut 2s, which are great for when it's a bit moist.
It's a little bit cold and damp this morning, so he may as well be on ice skates. They are coming past. Dom and Rick at the front. It is all clear for anybody who's wanting to come round. It is all clear. So yeah, we've got AMG GT. We've got the Porsche 992. Just see him coming up now.
We're going right here. Straight over.
Straight over.
Okay, we didn't go right yesterday. Yeah, we did.
Went right yesterday. Went straight over. Straight over. So Col de Lateret we're on this morning. Just got to here. Little 997 sat in there. Yeah, we've got a few people caught up now. So yesterday was fun roads. The Yaris was in his element this morning on the WRC tarmac rally stage.
It was possibly as good as it got for the Yaris.
You were kicking the odd wheel off the ground now and again, we were told.
Yeah, a little bit of lifting going on.
Yeah, so the Yaris held its own totally yesterday.
I think he did, yeah. It's fucking full on tarmac rally stage. It is, isn't it? It's a fucking tarmac rally stage. Exactly what it is.
Sweeping open stuff, it was still up there. We've got a bit of video of Darren's R8 V10, which in all fairness, he drives it like a lunatic, which you'll see in the video.
V10 Plus.
So yeah, the average couldn't quite stick with that, but
I wasn't driving.
I was driving.
Okay.
It's not my car. Darren's a lunatic, I'm not. But yeah, it held its own really. I think everything's fairly capable on this trip.
Yeah, there's no real sort of...
Even Jess in a TT, so she's got a diesel TT Quattro. It's been remapped and a few little tweaks on it, but it's been a great car.
Yeah, it's been okay.
We haven't seen it like all week.
No, it's definitely
they've got up and got off in the morning.
Yeah, they have.
Fair play, so we might catch them in a bit. So yeah, we're on the first in today. The sun is showing its face.
It is, it's gone a bit dry now, which is a shame, because I was quite looking forward to a little bit of
moist action.
Moist action, yeah.
Fair enough.
It was.
So out of all the cars that are on the trip, Dom, which one would you be choosing for this trip? Was that a stupid question for me to be asking you?
Yeah, this is being really honest.
It's been the RS, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's GT3 RS.
It's just a proper weapon.
It is mental. I must admit, it will be a mental car. I'm a little bit more reserved than you.
So you just go for the GT3, would you?
No, probably I like Pinder's.
Understated Carrera
Yeah, I like that Carrera T.
Played it a little bit and sort of a little bit under the radar.
Yeah, or the 992. I really like that. It's a good looking car, very capable, just...
Absolutely, I think anything that Porsche make, certainly the 911 generation stuff, it's all very, very good. I know everybody sort of aspires to that GT3 and that RS, but I think even the sort of base, if there is such a thing as a base Porsche 911, are still yeah, they're still going to really sort of do the business.
And then you've got Josh's Cayman GTS, which, to be honest with you, is probably a little bit better sized for some of these roads than the 911.
Yeah, not as good a size as the Yaris was going up the time.
The Yaris was back yesterday, yeah. Well, the Alpine's with us as well. Alpine 110S, Steve,
Yeah.
that's been he's enjoying his time here, hasn't he?
Definitely enjoyed his time. That's quite a capable car as well. In fact, it's very capable.
And we've seen quite a few Alpines out here, haven't we?
Yeah, they're pretty. Common's probably not the right word, but there's certainly more recognised.
Oh, he pulled off.
Guy there.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, thank you very
We
much.
do get the odd drive. In fact, there's been several that have been really nice that have just indicated on, pulled over. They realise they're going to get intimidated for the next 20 minutes, so they just move out of the way and chill
Yeah,
out.
you might as well let me in, to be fair.
So yeah, the roads are dried out a little bit. Everyone's woken up. Breakfast is settled.
A little bit, starting to just pace up a little bit. Nothing too mental, nothing too stupid.
We had cheese fondue last night, so that's still settling into it.
Yeah, it's definitely
Good cheese fondue.
It was,
Yeah,
it's should have had it
settling. So yeah, we've got a good little posse with us today. But yeah, so we are so a little blurry-eyed,
A little bit, yeah.
a little tired, but I'll give it another hour when we start getting into the mountains and everyone's woken up a little bit and there's some V10 exhausts going.
It'll be good.
Yeah, so I'm keeping you awake.
You are.
All right, cool. Well, we'll leave you there. Dom's just going to have a little kip although he's driving. But as he keeps telling me, the Yaris drives itself.
It does.
So
That's good.
we've got little driving things that we've got in here as well. Standard things are lane keep assist off.
Yep.
Yeah,
IMT on.
yeah. What's IMT doing?
It's Elon towing for you.
International Moto Technique.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's switched
that's
on.
That's switched
IMT on
Yeah,
and
all traction control off, everything off, and in sport mode, so it throws 70% of the power to the rear wheels to give you that little bit of rear wheel drive.
that's
feeling.
been pretty much standard all the way along.
Correct.
If Dom had been sensible and bought himself an M2 competition, there'd have been a button that he could just press to do all that.
There is, but
So that's kind of missing in this, isn't it?
yeah, it is, but at the end of the day, I still think that it's probably as capable as anything. And it's a lot of money still. I'm not disputing the fact it's not a lot of money. It's £35,000 for a Yaris, which is a lot of money for a Yaris, but for what it can do, and certainly yesterday on that little bit of road will be.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
Just-
disputing all that. I'm just saying a button would be. Well, they're all the settings that we've had on for like 4 days on.
Yeah, but to be fair, you get used to it. It becomes a little bit of a lane control, and off you go.
That's the noise it makes when you press the buttons as well. In all fairness, that's about as much noise as the Yaris makes, and we've been taking a bit of grief for that. Although it did do us in good stead the other day when we were coming up a road around about the speed limit.
Yeah, right.
We were hovering around that speed.
We were hovering around that speed.
And
definitely.
as we came round the corner, the gendarme had already pulled somebody up. The lights were going.
Police reported ahead.
The gendarme was facing away from us,
Didn't even see us.
and we went onto the stealth radar because he didn't hear it.
And when he looked up, he went, "It's a Yaris. That's not going to be doing anything."
So yeah, he didn't hear us, which didn't alert us. Whereas the guys behind, they were also around about the speed limit, I was
Correct.
told.
Yeah, that's what we're told.
And their exhaust gave away the illusion that they were going faster. Yeah. And the gendarme did perk up and have a little look, but obviously by the time they'd gone past the speed limit, because at that point
Yep.
they heeded our warning. I mean our advice. So the Yaris has been stealth mode sometimes, hasn't it?
Yeah, so there's a few good things about it. So that and the fact it doesn't use that much fuel.
Yeah, I must admit, yeah, it's been doing really well, hasn't it? Police report ahead, speed camera, or is it?
No, it's coming.
Anyway, morning everyone.
Morning.
It's morning, isn't it? Yeah.
It is absolutely morning. Just 1 minute while we go past the speed camera.
Just got a little speed camera. Yeah, the speed camera.
The speed camera.
Bonjour. So day 7.
What's he wrong with it? Why is he shouting at me? What have I done to him? I've done nothing.
Day 7. Dom's now fluent in French.
Absolutely.
Day 7 of Slap Adventure Tour we've been on this week. We are making our way back up through France now. We've had a good little blast in the Alsace forest this morning. Enjoyed that, didn't we?
Turn that off because then we're not getting pulled by YouTube for copyright infringement.
So we had a mega blast through the Alsace forests. We saw about 10 cars, about an hour.
5.
Yeah, 5 hours.
I wish it was, but no.
Oh, 5 cars.
5 cars.
5 cars.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had a good week. We've just said goodbye to the 2 cars from Belgium.
The DeWolfs.
The DeWolfs, indeed, yeah. So the 992 and the AMG GT are on their way back to Belgium. We're now making our way up through France. Got a little bit of a trudge, 5 hours up to the Eurotunnel.
Yeah, but it is what it is, because unless you get down there, you can't play the roads. So.
Part and parcel of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a mega week.
It's been good.
It's fluted with the weather.
Wow. Big time.
We've had pretty good sunshine, pretty much all the way. A little bit of drizzle, a bit of rain. I think as you always get it, France is kind of teasing you and getting you back into the. You're going home now. Going home now. It's just going to get a bit cooler and start raining.
So get used to the drudgery of Manchester where we live.
Yeah. So everyone's done the COVID tests. Everyone's negative.
All negative.
We've got a guy on the trip, Darren. It's going to be interesting to see how Darren gets on.
Don't get in the same lane as Darren.
If you see a white Audi R8 with high cop on its number plate, don't get behind him.
Give him a wave.
We'll give you an update on that as to how that goes. Yeah. Don't get behind him.
Should be entertaining.
Everyone's tested negative. Everyone's had a great week. Driving's been mega. We'll be back next year, yeah.
I'd like to come back sooner if I'm being honest, but I think it will probably be next year, unfortunately.
So we're going to be with Slap Adventures, so slapadventures.com. 4-day trip to Scotland in May. 7-day trip in June to Europe.
Yep.
Which I've just about finished. Just about finished planning. So that's going to be France, Germany, Austria, Switzerland. All the big mountains that'll be up on the side. Well,
possibly Italy.
Possibly Italy on that one. September's definitely going to be. September's a full-on France, Germany, Austria, all the mountains in Austria, mega hotels, Italian Dolomites.
With, if wanted, an addition of the Nürburgring.
Don loves the Nürburgring. He'll probably bugger off to the Nürburgring. Or we might end up doing a dedicated Nürburgring trip. I know you keep pushing me for it.
That and the Isle of Man. It's interesting to see what people think of the Isle of Man. Give us some feedback on the Isle of Man.
Comments below. Would you do an Isle of Man trip? 2 days, 3 days?
3 days. 3 days is planned.
3 days in the Isle of Man. Blotting round there. So yeah, that's next year. I think we've been fortunate this week to have a road trip. It's been a lot of stress and aggro getting here, but I tell you what, this bumpy road makes us feel like we're back on our usual usual filming ground. We've had quite good roads all week. Yeah. Get the camera out, film up a little summation. There we go. Anyway, so no, it's been great. Everyone on the trip's been mega. We're just trundling back now. We've got a couple of cars with us, GT3s. We're going to buy a GT3 RS now, don't you?
Yeah.
But how good's the Yaris been this morning?
You know what? The Yaris has been mega. I've got to give props to R8 Macclesfield for setting it up. It's just been, it is. It's great. It's a little bit underpowered, I think, which we can sort out.
It is with the big boys, but
but I think actually, and we did a small diversion up via it was the equivalent of the Col de Torini.
Yeah, tarmac spec.
Tarmac spec sort of rally stage. It was just, and this was like by far and away up on 3 wheels, going around corners, like literally mega. So for that sort of roads and for the sort of tighter stuff, and when it was a bit damp this morning.
It has been mega. It's definitely lacking a little bit of low down grunt off a hairpin. That's the only little.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe a bit of ancillary once installed, and we'll work on that next year.
Good. So anyway, I'm just going to sit here for the next 5 hours because I had a massive burger last night. I was the only one to complete the burger challenge last night.
It was the size of a small person.
It was quite a big burger for tea last night. That's dinner for you Southerners.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to sit here. We've got some nuts tucked away. We've got a few little bits of drinks. Still got obviously all these chocolate buns that he bought that he doesn't like.
Oh, they weren't what I thought they were going to be.
Maybe we'll do them as a giveaway. No. So yeah, anyway, that's been the Slap Adventures Great Escape.
Good.
We've had a good time, so check out slapadventures.com and then check out the 2 Fuels for new content.
Hopefully a bit more, we're back.
Somebody mentioned I can't off a car they offered us. Oh, Pinder's offered his 911 Carrera T.
Modified.
Yeah, he's going to come up with that. So yeah, check out the T Fuels. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you again shortly.
See you later.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.